pretty cool. I am still figuring it out. I'm still playing around. So, you know, I just don't quite want to show myself entirely yet. Maybe I will later on. But right now, while I'm figuring out if this is going to work or not, I'm just going to like try and keep it to bare minimum. Yeah. Anyway, so this will be my review about, let's do on the basis of sex. Okay, so I watched that today too. It was absolutely incredible. I was quite frankly surprised. I was not, when I saw the trailer, I was not really intent on watching the movie, but my friend with whom I went to the cinemas with, she was like, we gotta watch this movie. And because I was like, picked like at least two of the others, I was like, of course, let's do it. And you know what? I'm really, really happy that I went to see it. It was absolutely amazing. It was crazy. Like, me and her were like sitting there through the movie and going like, can you believe this is how people used to live? This is how it used to be. It's absolutely bonkers. Like, I can't believe that's how things were. And I know it's not perfect yet, but it's much, much, much better than what was portrayed in the movie. Like, that was what, the 1970s? Like, started in 1952 and then went to 1970s. But it was just incredible. It was really incredible. It was gripping. The storyline was amazing. The actors were just incredible. Incredible. So, for those who don't know, I'm guessing you do if you're watching this, but if you don't, this movie is about a woman who is like, she studies law at Harvard, but she's like one of the few women who actually got the opportunity to do it. And, okay, it's actually not about her studying at Harvard, it's actually just about her being a lawyer. And how the time they were living in, it was like, there were a lot of unfair rights in the Constitution towards women, and she was fully intent on changing them. And, you know, she was having a really hard time, like, proving herself in, as a lawyer, you know, because she was a woman and she was struggling, even with, like, being the best in her class and doing really, really well. She was just not getting a job, so she ended up being a professor, and so it's just like she gets this opportunity because her husband is also a lawyer, and he's this really huge tax lawyer, and people respect him so much, and they completely underestimate her because she's a woman, and he supports her so much, which I love. I absolutely love their relationship throughout like the whole movie. They just like, the support they have for each other is absolutely amazing. It's like relationship goals. Relationship goals, whatever. And it's really incredible. It's really incredible. So, yeah, so he supports her like the whole way, and then he like brings this case to her attention about this guy who takes care of his mother, right? So he's never been married, and he's the primary caregiver of his mother. And he hired a nurse to take care of his mother so that he can work to like obviously get money and stuff. And then he wanted to take that nurse off of his tax income, or whatever you call it, tax returns, because he was paying for her. And then he was denied because in the Constitution only women are allowed to do that, but because he's a man and he's never been married, he's not allowed to do that. And she's like, this is the perfect case to now like blow open how unfair the Constitution is, because this is not against women. This is sex discrimination against a man, which might make men actually stand still and listen and take us into account, to take us more seriously. And so she's like, yeah, you know, so she's like, this is the perfect case to like blow this all open. And she like dives into that and like tries to just like prove a point here about how it is unfair. And it's just, it's incredible. It is such an incredible movie. It's gripping and it's intense and it is sad at times, and it's just, you don't think of anything else while watching that movie. You're so like completely pulled in by it. And it was just absolutely incredible. It was just amazing. I would completely recommend watching this movie. It is just, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So, so much. And I will remember it for sure. This is not like one of those movies you'll forget about in like a few hours. It's just, it sticks with you. It really does stick with you. So yeah, you know, if you want to go to the movies and you're thinking about watching something that's not just like super chill, but something a bit deeper, watch on the basis of sex. It will definitely be worth it. In my opinion. You might not agree, but I really, really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Have a good week, guys. Bye.